All right. No David Campese today. However, we do have standing by Toks van der Linde. It's the flush out on a Monday, proudly brought to you by Imperial Collection, home of signature brands. It's the importer and distributor of Bentley, Lamborghini, and Lotus. Go and have a look at their floor. I was there, drove past there on over the weekend. Wow. You'll find the corner of William Nicol and Bryson Drive, imperialcollection.co.za. It's all one word if you want to go to their website and see what they've got on their floor if you're in the market or just want to have a look. Imperial Collection is home of the signature brands. Toks, how's it going?
Fantastic, Dan. It's so great to talk to you guys. It's wonderful to be on your show for a change. You know,
nice.
It's really nice to hear your voice. It's fantastic.
I know. Well, you like het ons lekker uitge, jy weet wat?
At me
and me as well.
Yeah.
At the golf day.
Hello,
come on, get me on the show. So
anytime you can come to our show, anytime you want to, my friend. You're more than welcome.
Oh, you got Toks and Chops tonight, don't you?
No, not on a Monday. It's Super Rugby with Quibus on a Monday.
I mean, Super Rugby
Chops on a
Friday. Yeah,
sorry,
awesome.
Man.
Just like
but it's nearly the same. It's just my hairstyle is different than Quibus. It's better than we're nearly the same size at this stage.
Yeah, busy man.
I'm just joking.
Now listen, before we get on to the rugby stuff and talk about the weekend, we've got quite a nice list of people that we're going to be getting, but we've always said that you've got to be there just to add a little bit of variety. At the end of the year, when we want to go to Skalk's farm and do our Z Factor show, where we get only sports people who can perform.
Yes.
And Toks van der Linde's got to be there to bring a little bit of culture in the operatic style.
For sure, I'll be there and I'll sing you a song of me, or I'll get a new song or whatever. Because I must be honest, I was thinking really when you was playing that song, you might play an Afrikaans song or a nice, Pavarotti song or something like that, like getting me into the fold. But I mean, anyway, for you, I'll be there square anytime. No
it's going to be a lot of fun. Towards the end of the year, we're going to do a Z Factor out at Skalk's cricket field there. That would be awesome.
Is it only lemonades or is it?
No. Don't worry, we'll reveal all.
Okay.
But Joe Peterson says, yeah, I'm cool. Who's the other guy we spoke to? Albie?
Morkel.
Probably AB de Villiers.
No, AB said he might come.
AB said he'd let him know, yeah.
Guy Kebbel.
Guy Kebbel does ballet.
Can I tell you who's a very good singer? You guys are going to be very surprised now. Yeah, and he's
Jacques Potgieter.
No, he's a good singer, I know, and Dewald Potgieter also.
Really?
But a guy who's a very good singer is a guy who heads up Varsity Rugby. Duitse Bosman is the CEO of Varsity Cup. And I'll tell you something here, he was also a prop, and he's a fantastic opera singer. So he's now also staying in Cape Town, Darren.
Okay, we don't want to overdo the opera though.
No, but I'll tell him to sing Suikerbos.
You can do a duet with you.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, if you really want to look at sports people, I know Herschel Gibbs can do a bit of rap.
No, he did a CD in Brighton as well.
Can Herschel Gibbs rap? I thought he was more reggae.
No, well, let's keep it. I know we're on air.
Herschel, come do a little bit of Mali.
Hey, man.
No woman, no cry.
No woman, no cry, Jamaica, man.
No tomati, no slime.
And the other one...
That's a new song. That's a great song.
And the other one is Jacques Potgieter. Have you heard him sing?
Yeah, well, I saw his wonderful performance in that Bulls video.
Yeah.
It was actually very good. I mean,
no, don't worry about that. Not Dewald, Jacques Potgieter.
I know Jacques, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
And he said yes, he's in, definitely. So.
Okay, so it's fine. That's fantastic,
Yeah. All right, now listen. Is it the Bulls? Is it the Bulls all the way for Super Rugby? Because that's the way it's looking.
No, for sure. Then I must tell you something. I think we're fantastic. And then I said it a few weeks ago, as soon as the Bulls forward's performing and you got Mornestein on form, then you got a Bulls side you can't beat. So at this stage it looks like it. Guys in the Bulls side in the forwards are actually performing outstandingly well. And then a guy like Mornestein finds form at the right time. So then it's very difficult to beat them. If you think about it, the Stormers just pip Hurricanes by 2 points, and you have a Bulls come at Loftus and actually give him a big buck slow, So it's definitely the Bulls at this stage are finding the right form. And yeah, I'm actually very happy to see that, because basically if you look at Heineke's squad, he's picked more than 50% of those guys in his squad. So it's good to see that the Bulls are really doing so well at this stage.
Yeah. My David just sent us a WhatsApp going, please say it's great to see the Waratahs show how rugby can be played. You can't win the game if you don't pass the ball. And White has no right to say how and who not should be picked for Australia.
Let me tell you something. That fullback of Waratahs, it's difficult to pronounce his surname. I know he's played league, but let me tell you something. If you look at the performance of Waratahs against the Kings, I know the Kings always performed well in Port Elizabeth, but on Saturday, let me tell you something. The Waratahs put up a performance I haven't seen for ages. Really, the skill level of those guys, the scrumming performance, every single aspect of his spell was unbelievable on Saturday. So I must be honest, the way they've played, and if they go back now to Sydney to play the Stormers have to lift the game to really beat those guys.
Toks, I think the name you're looking for is Israel Folau.
Folau is a guy. Sometimes for Afrikaans guys to pronounce a surname like that can be difficult. And
It comes out as a swear word. Just be careful.
And in Afrikaans, we call it a tongknipper.
Yeah.
So
he's a Tongan. And if you want to impress Brayton, your Toks and Chops guys on Friday. No, hold on, because I don't think Brayton's listening. But if you want to impress Brayton, you can. I'll tell you what you must do, because like the Czechoslovaks or the Czechs, they add over at the end of a name for the female version. No, I'm serious.
Okay.
So Martina Navratilova, her brother was Yuri Navratil. I'm not. No, talk.
Are you being serious?
It's not a joke. I'm not. Like the Icelandic and the Scandinavians, they add son or dotir at the end of the name. The Tongans,
Same with Russians,
yeah, exactly. But the Tongans, I don't know if you know this, they add AT to the middle of the name.
Okay.
So impress him with this guy. What's his name?
Israel Folau.
Israel Folau. Becomes Israel?
I don't know. Oh, well. You can pronounce it, Darren. You're not going to catch me.
Add AT to the middle of the name. Anyway. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Now, listen. We're going to do predictions in just a moment. I'm just going to say I'm still on track, and I still say the Kings are going to take 100. I think they're unraveling right now.
Well, I tell you something. They were lucky on Saturday not to take 100 against the Waratahs. I tell you, the Waratahs' performance was exceptional. I think in the first half they scored already about 7 tries, and the second half they really they took their foot off the pedal and didn't really. But the way they played, geez, that was amazing. It was really something to watch. The skill level, if you think with Flyer Foley, who really had a dismal performance against the Bulls the previous weekend, came and really played amazing rugby on Saturday. And Alan Solomon said that the Kings, they really look at their defence, but on Saturday, I don't know what happened to the Kings, but the ball just opened up like he couldn't believe. And Foley, the Flyer, he looked amazing, and all of a sudden that the whole Waratahs side just transformed. And now all of a sudden, they've played 10 games and won 5, so they're on 30 points, so they're third on their conference, in Australia conference, so it's going to be difficult for them to catch the Reds and the Brummies, but I think they're really looking like a very good outfit at this stage.
All right, well, we'll see how the Kings go. I think they're unraveling, though. Let's have a look at your predictions then for the weekend on the Flush Out with Imperial Collection Toks. So Simon's got the games.
Okay, Toks, first game of the weekend. How's it?
Simon, I thought you were John, but I mean,
please, that's
I don't know who you are. You're Dale Hayes or you're Bladen. Or
I'm Simon this afternoon.
So now you're Simon Hill. So
yeah.
Nice to hear your
How's
voice,
it?
Mate. Great to hear your voice.
All right, predictions.
First game, Chiefs against the Force.
No, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Reds against the Sharks in Brisbane.
I want to ask Darren this because he's a big Shark supporter.
It's done.
What's wrong there? What's
tickets.
Wrong there?
So 20 injuries, my friend. They can't find a hooker at the moment. They phoned me.
Well, I think he'll do a good job.
They phoned me and Sean Povey.
Well, Sean is close to him, so he might just make the cut.
No, it's done and dusted for them.
The Reds are on good form, the side who, it's sad to say, but I mean the Sharks are
finished
in a big pressure now, so I'll go Reds.
Yeah.
Cheetahs against the Hurricanes in Bloem.
Cheetahs are playing good rugby. Unfortunately, they got a few injuries, but I hope that the guy like De Jager and Labuschagne makes the fitness test. If they really up to scratch and fighting on their best form, I'll go Cheetahs. The Cheetahs are playing amazing rugby.
The Blues against the Rebels in Auckland.
No, Blues by far.
Easy.
No, for sure.
In Sydney, the Waratahs against the Stormers.
I knew I had to call that one. It's going to be a difficult one. I'm telling you, the Stormers, even Etzebeth looked like when he came on, he can find form. The Stormers needs to win it. So I don't want it to be a drought sitter or whatever, but I mean, I hope, honestly, the Waratahs need to fly back to Sydney. It's not a long flight. It's easy for them to get back, but I hope the Stormers can do it. But the way the Waratahs play, I know the Kings didn't pitch up on Saturday on Saturday in Port Elizabeth, but I hope the Stormers can really build on their performance like they played against the Blues and really take the points and kick the poles. And yeah, I'm going Stormers.
Okay. And then the last game of the weekend, the Kings against the Highlanders in PE.
Well, let me tell you something. The Highlanders came and they beat the Sharks, and they're coming to South Africa now, and they've seen what the Waratahs can do against the Kings. And I agree with that, and I feel sorry for the Kings. They've really tried and to play some good rugby in their hometown, but unfortunately, I think injuries and form, and now I'll have to go Highlanders.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, Toks. We appreciate your time, bud. Enjoy the rugby this weekend. Enjoy the show tonight, and we look forward to seeing you on the box. And thanks for joining us in the flush out this afternoon.
No, I just want to say, guys, it was fantastic to see you guys at USS Golf Day. I haven't seen you guys for ages. It's wonderful to see you guys, and good luck with your show. And with any time, give me a call. It's great to talk to you guys for a chance.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thanks, buddy.
Great.
Cheers, man. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
There we go. Toks van der Linde. Filling in for David Campese on the flush out today. Campo will be back next week. We'll sort out the telephone issues. And it's proudly brought to you by Imperial Collection, home of the signature brands, importer and distributor of Bentley, Lamborghini and Lotus. ImperialCollection.co.za. Go and see them, the corner of William Nicol and Bryanston Drive. If you're in the market or just want to have a squiz, Imperial Collection, home of the signature brands.
Visual Radio.
Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. Radio like you've never seen it before.
Balls.co.za